Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one,
against
whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. He's got the shot away! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And they're back on the ball again. Xabi Alonso. In comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's real chance! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The fullback is in acres of space here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Belletti. And here's Messi. Oh, great header! Goal, Ukraine! And they get themselves in front! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Ukraine take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and...
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's on his way! Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ukraine have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. That was good pressing, forced the error. Hits one! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now that's well seen too. DiMarco. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's hoisted clear. Well, they've got it again. "15 minutes till half-time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
De Jong. Griezmann. And he welcomes it in. That's a pass, a goal! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Ukraine go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Ukraine looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Real chance, and the shot! He's scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan...
Decent hit! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Another one! This must be his personal high. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he finish? They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Clip! And the referee brings the first half to a close. And either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this. Ukraine are ahead by a single goal after a goal fest of a first half. There's no telling how this is going to end. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 22,
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Messi just eases him off the ball. De Jong is always looking to break lines. And he's in on goal. Chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong. Belletti. Deflected behind for a corner kick. There's the shot! Cleared without hesitation. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
The
and it had
attendance
to
for
be.
this match was 71,649.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well read, nice interception. DiMarco. De Jong. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. DiMarco. Pass is just off target. Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. That's good running with the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Griezmann. Gerrard. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams. And it's Gullit. Vieira. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 11, Bellingham. Number 19,
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that.
22,
Up he goes!
Messi. Coming on
He
the field,
will be livid with
number
himself.
13, Neymar. Number 20, Son Heung-min.
Thuram
Number
kept his eye on it,
17,
and he's there.
Mbappe.
Raul. Van Basten, and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
DiMarco. Interesting ball. Raul. Pickford catches it safely. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. He rises! Gullit. Now there's a fine ball.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Fiddles it through. Danger averted for now. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Adams cuts out the pass. And here's Neymar. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Cleared without complication. Now it's Rivaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot! It's in! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
After 15 minutes is number 6.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Gyökeres.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Belletti. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Can he spark a counter here? That has been cut short. Now it's Neymar. Heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. That was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Owen. Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And it's Belletti. Back in once more. Beckenbauer gets it away. A searching ball that into space. Always onto this. Deftly, he'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Sporting have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And claimed it back swiftly. Guardiola.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. There's the shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Up he goes! And again! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
After 34 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. You know, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, there's the clearance. Passing nice and neat.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Neymar, and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And we have our very first corner. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Owen. Mohamed Salah. Great ball if he can get there. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And he's taking no chances there. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Neymar might just make this.
Might want to be careful there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gerrard. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Bellingham. Messi. Scholes. No, he's not getting his way this time. Just about up to the hour
The
now.
attendance for this match was 71,000.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri clears. Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's the end of that. It all started. Now the finish! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he thumps it clear. Fallen! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. That's a good ball played into space. And they're on him in a flash. And it's Guardiola. It could be... And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Big chance! They've scored! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's off and running. And here's Rivaldo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. That's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Serginho. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Rivaldo. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Scholes. And here's Owen. Gerrard. Bellingham. Messi looking to add to his goal. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And Messi! Great chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
22, Messi. Number 13, Neymar. Coming on the field.
Oh, smashing header! And with that, the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game... Torres! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronald D.
Big header! This time, surely! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Torres. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. There's the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. And here's Torres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's well seen too. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's under a lot of pressure there. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball. A great hit! Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Brazil go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. And it's Fernando Torres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram makes the interception. Dumfries. Not the most accurate pass. He's got space in the area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. That's really well manoeuvred. Some good work on the right flank here, and that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be. And it's Belletti. Passes short and sharp. And Batistuta!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's got away. There's the hit! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
De Jong. Batistuta. It's Belletti. Early ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Dumfries. Think through. Oh, that's a key interception. And the first half is done. There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite. That is good alertness. De Jong cuts out the pass. It's Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. Dumfries. That has been cut short. De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, good ball. Now the finish! They've done it! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Belletti.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Pictures it off him. Gerrard. He could be in here. And it's Yaya Toure. David Villa. Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham. And here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Belletti. And it's Fernando Torres. Dembele. Forwards and with intent. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 22, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, good save! He's read that very well. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk can get it clear. And it's Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Messi. That's a sharp pass. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Added time.
The final seconds now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Well, it's Batistuta. Hullet. He's picked his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owners. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
That's a case of crossing and hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Here comes another. He gets big! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's just beyond his reach. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gerrard. Oh, nicely intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe, great hit! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Schneider. Good read, needed to be. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Seedorf. And it's Schneider. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Good pressure, determined, intense. Bebeto. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe. Van Dijk gets it clear. Guardiola. Belletti. Marquinhos cuts it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernando Torres. That's Guardiola. Great work on the overlap. There's the shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Picked out brilliant. He's got the shot away! It's a goal!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Gerrard. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Seedorf. Looking for the runner. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Passes short and sharp. Seedorf. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Gerrard. It's Belletti. It's run loose here. David Villa has found the net here, of course. Rodri. Fires from distance. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Oh, that's a key interception. Deep into stoppage time. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Schneider! Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that clear. Seedorf has it out wide and in space. And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Look at the space. Has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa delivers across. That has been cut short. That's a sharp pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's been given away. Now it's Mbappe. David, and the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's well spotted.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Mbappe! Decent hit! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great, can he finish? He has done it! And that for him is goal number 10. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aim forwards. Oh, great ball! Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. David Villa. Now it's Seedorf. It's a mighty effort! And that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. Fernando Torres. Now it's Schneider. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. David Villa. And it's Schneider. And that's a good ball. Oh, well played. Belletti. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now there's a fine ball. Chooses to go back. And he's only too happy to take that back.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a climb! Bebeto finds himself offside.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Bebeto! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Seedorf. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Irwin. Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chance here to counter. Early ball.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gets his pass away. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
He gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chips it through. De Jong cuts out the pass. Irwin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this could be all about the power of Yaya Toure. When he switches to a higher gear, the rest of the team seems to follow, and his burst into the box may decide the winners and losers here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Taken back almost at once. Pirlo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale, and it's Ribery. Oh, good read. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting.
Oh, that's ambitious.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Bale. Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pull it, going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Neymar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of
He's tried one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale. Interesting ball. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Pull it, shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's straight offside. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale tries a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in here!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Ribery gets through on his own. Real chance! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through there. Pirlo. And it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. He's had it taken off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Nice control. Pirlo. And here's Ribery. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure. It's Belletti. Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Yaya Toure. And it's Maldini. Now it's Hullet.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Ribery. It's Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact,
Those of you making
or
their
else.
way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local
So
major
off we go
stations.
once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Ribery. Defending was strong and firm. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, good ball. He's got the shot away! Decent enough try. Neymar. Batistuta. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Ribery. He is through here. Now can he find a... And Ribery! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bale receives it in a good position here. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
649.
Threads one in, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta. And it's Guardiola. Crosses it in. He played for Rijkaard. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Thuram. Rijkaard. Pull it. Pull it. Now it's Ribéry. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Hullet. Ribéry. And he's managed to get... And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rijkaard. Pirlo. He has found the way through. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram cuts it out. Batistuta! Oh, brilliant save!
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is...
That has been knocked clear.
Griezmann.
Now who's going to be first to this? Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Messi. Messi touches it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Bale. Now that's well seen too. Griezmann. And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Steaming on goalwards. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Batistuta. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And pull it! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard, he's going for goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Van Dijk. And here's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Pirlo. Now Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Pep Guardiola. Coming on
Pirlo.
to replace him is number 15, Frenkie de Jong. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Belletti.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Time added on 4 minutes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. Lovely feet. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played back towards his own goal.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maradona tries to get it clear. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, that was never going to make it. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Shot could be... has a goal! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Neymar. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And now the breakaway. Stoichkov. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Batistuta. Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He's played him through. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Stoichkov. Maradona. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Stoichkov. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Maradona. That's really well cleared. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. De Jong is the team's great visionary. And here's Batistuta. He can run onto that. And he's cut it out. And he's heaved it away. Wilshere. Now it's Maradona. Rivaldo. And the shot! And loose again! Neymar is herring after that one. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Aberdeen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bellingham. Wilshere. Aberdeen are looking to break at pace. Thuram. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
To make sure to put
How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Looks to clip it forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Belletti. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking to... Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Maradona. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Bellingham. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's had it taken off him.
Aberdeen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Neymar. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get away here? It's Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He gets big. He's got a goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Aberdeen grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Now the finish! It's their second corner of the game. Hits one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Van Dijk fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And it's Maradona. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
So, time for changes
Neymar.
on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 5, Fernando
Thuram
Torres.
cuts out the pass.
Substitution in progress.
Big header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Torres.
4
De Jong.
added minutes has been indicated.
Here's Griezmann. A searching ball that into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. 4 extra minutes added on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good vision. Mohamed Salah! And again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. That has been knocked clear. He's got full. Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's there to clear it. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.